Hey guys, so just a quick comparison of the zipper edition and elite edition of the flip belts. So the zipper edition is this one because it has the zipper in the front. This one you have to slide up your legs and your hips if you want to get it to your waist. If you just want it on your hips, then just slide it up to the hips. The Elite Edition, this is the one that has the zipper on the side and the front. What really sets this one apart from the other is the fact that it does zip up the side, and it's also got the grippy dots inside to keep it in place. This one feels a lot more secure to me, although it doesn't have any padding inside, so if you get this in the wrong size, it's definitely going to be uncomfortable for sure. I kept the tags on in case I wanted to return them. This one over here, it's padded, it's more stretchy, the material is very silky, it's much more stretchy. It does have the zipper in the front, but it doesn't have one on the side, so this one does have to be slid up. It also comes in more color options. I selected the reflective material here, although I haven't tried it out at night to see how reflective it actually is. I like the fact that it has it there. The Elite Edition has reflective lining, but this does tend to fold a little bit, or your shirt or pants might kind of fold over it. So I don't give it a lot of points for having reflective lining versus just regular colors. I fit in the medium. I did try the large and it was too big for me. My waist is 32 inches. My hips are 38.5 for reference. I'm 5'4", so I'm a relatively small person. I don't think that really matters much with the belt, but just to give you an idea. I generally run about 3 to 4 miles. If I'm in a good mood, I might go up to 6. I run on cement, I don't run on trails, but my routine always includes hills, going up and down hills. I also live in New England where it snows and we get ice. So those times I tend to run a little bit slower, so things don't really jerk around as much. I've also got like a jacket and vest to put my stuff in, so I don't really wear the belts in winter. I don't feel like I need them. I got them for summer. I didn't have any belts that worked for me was my excuse for buying them. I think if you already have a belt that works for you, I don't think these are stunning enough to go and purchase unless you're just dying to find out if they work for you. These are the packaging. It's still funny to me that the zipper edition has the one zipper in the front, but the Elite Edition has 2 zippers, so it's almost like I feel like these names should be kind of reversed. Pocket wise, they are the same. The zipper on the Elite Edition is a little bit higher than the one on the zipper edition. I suspect that's because they put the zipper on the side here and they just wanted to be careful not to make them rip. So I think it was a strategic move. The water bottle that you see in the back, that does come from the manufacturer. That's not something you're likely to find outside of the company. And I didn't buy one because I don't really feel like I need water bottles when I'm running. Maybe if you were going further, it might be worth getting one. But I know a lot of people who have these who also wear water vests as well, just because they can hold more liquid, and some of them even light up. So I know it makes people feel a little bit safer than just wearing a belt. I do appreciate the size charts being on the back. The sizes are the same, so whatever size you are in one, you should be the same size in the other. I do kind of feel like the zipper edition, I don't know, I feel like I'm right between the large and the medium, because the large, when I actually get it slid up, doesn't feel as secure as the medium. But the idea of trying to slide the medium up past my 38.5 inch hips, I'm not sure it would make it that far, because it's got very little stretch compared to the other one, which I suspect was on purpose. I think their goal with this one compared to the more basic designs was to make it a little more grippy and make sure that it absolutely did not slide up and down. Because these grippy dots, not only are they keeping it in place, but in a sense, these little points of contact are kind of giving it a little bit of support, because there is a break in the support with the zipper. the zipper's just not going to be as strong as the rest of it. So these dots make a huge difference. I personally think between the grippy dots and being able to zip on the side, this is definitely worth spending more money. I think it's most definitely worth the difference. I see no reason to settle for this one. Even if this was like the perfect size for me, I don't see myself ever wearing it. So I'm going to return it and I'm going to keep this one here. And just a reminder, if you get this one too small, it's probably going to be really uncomfortable because it's not padded and the lining is just kind of stiff. This reflective lining, I don't think it really does much good. So if you're in dark clothing, I would suggest throwing on something light or something glowy because this belt's definitely not going to help as far as safety issues. Hopefully they get more colors soon, but right now you're very limited to what you can choose. That's the only reason I even was drawn to this option to begin with, was because they had the reflective lighting and the different colors. So all in all, I would say if you have a belt that works for you, it's not worth buying new ones. If you don't have a belt that works for you, go with the Elite. It's much, much better than the zipper edition. It's worth the extra, I think it was like $10. I would buy it from Amazon because the manufacturer's return policy is kind of tight time-wise, like the time you have to return it, the estimated time of shipping, how long it takes for them to process your return leaves you with a very tiny window to actually try stuff out. I think these would be great for summer, not so much for winter. I live in New England. It gets pretty cold up here, so I'm definitely wearing jackets and vests most of the year. But during summer, when it's in the upper 80s and I'm trying to run, it's so hard to find shorts for ladies with pockets in them. They're just not very common. If you live down in a hotter area, like, I used to live in North Carolina, I think the belts are definitely going to be superior. So yeah, that's my experience with the belts. I hope that helped you guys out and helped you make a decision on whether or not you wanted to buy them. Yeah, anyway, you got questions, go ahead and post them and I'll do my best to answer them. But enjoy your running, stay safe out there, wear bright clothing at night, watch where you're going, pay attention, get your nano spikes on or yak tracks when it's icy outside. Don't try to be that person that jumps from patch to patch, just avoiding the ice. Wearing the spikes is cheaper than having to go to the hospital from an injury. So, bye.